Hey y'all, and welcome back to Save the Day with Tara. I am a middle-aged wife living her life with a budget. And I like to thank you guys for being here. New subscribers, old subscribers, people just passing through. I like to thank all of you guys for being here to see what I have to offer. Today is a real quick video dropping in. I am doing some, what can I say, moving money around. I paid for something out of my spending that really is a health thing that I had already budgeted for. That's in my in one of my sinking funds. So I just want to exchange that out, replenish my wallet because I need that money for later on. And also I need to pay on my credit card. There were a couple of purchases on here and I have it pulled up, but there was a couple of purchases on here that I understand what Dave Ramsey says as far as, hey, you shouldn't use your credit card. They can take, what do you call that? You know, he said they can take like ACHs, you know, those type of electronic payments. I totally understand. Some places actually don't, but you know what? I just didn't do it. So I just want to hurry up and get that money together, make this deposit into the bank, and pay my credit card. Let's see. So first, and I want to start right here. It's Wednesday, and I finished up running my errands. Y'all, gas. Look at this. $50. $50. And it was like, and that was at the deal place. And then I drove past somewhere else and I was like, well, heck, they got the same. It's the same as the deal place. A little different up here because sometimes it includes a car wash. Like you're going to get one in the wintertime. Well, I mean, you will, but whatever. However, I'm like $50. So yeah, when I'm saying I'm budgeting $100 a week, it's crazy. I fill up twice a week because I go about 52 miles round trip 4 times a week. But God, y'all, it's crazy. So yeah, so nothing about the gasoline, but it's mainly here. What I ended up doing was I had to go to the hair store. I purchased me some shampoo and conditioner. It is, what is that? I purchased some good old school Motions to wash my hair with. I used my $30, and as a result of that, I just need to replenish this back because I need that money. My granddaughter has a competition this weekend up in, what is that called? Up in Wisconsin. I have to drive up there and go to it. So you know what? I need to get in and I gotta, you know, finagle some money around because I also am going to need some gas money. So I wanted to stay the night. So it's not health. It's going to be self-care. Health is for other stuff like my, what do you call that? My supplements and stuff. So it was 30. Here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to do the 20, the 5, and a 1 because I had it up to 30. I had $4 already in there. So that should make that 30 again. Let me make sure. That's 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that's good. That was a go because I hadn't spent anything yet because I already knew that I knew I was going to have to spend it. I actually thought we were going to be like in Elgin, but no, we got to drive up to Wisconsin. And I'm like, oh my God. That's like 2 hours away from me. Anyway, so let's see what I have in here. 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. So $64 is what I have in self-care. I think I need to put this back on the block to get some money from my sinking fund bingo to build that back up. We'll see. All right, so I'll put that in there. Okay, close this up, and I'll put this over here. Now, the next thing is I got to get this deposit for some purchases that I made. So my balance right now in the account that does not include, what do you call that? It doesn't include some pending purchases. So it is $361.17. All right. And that doesn't include this 105.08. Ow, ow, ow. Ooh, 361. Let's do this again. 361.17. Right. Plus 105. Ooh. God, y'all. 105.08. This is when I try to be all cute. That's why I use my phone, guys. Oh my God. Plus 361.17. This is why I use my phone, Betsy. 466.25. All right, cool beans. So that's a net because I had a return in there. So what I have is 200 of this I have to repay because that has to do with I had another membership. I have 2 memberships, one for the AANP and one for the Illinois nurse practitioners. So it doesn't come out of this. It comes out of my emergency fund that is in this binder. So I have an emergency fund that's in the bank, but this is the one that goes to keep on building it up. And unfortunately, it's getting utilized a lot. I thought it would be cute and I would be able to save it, but I'm not. So minus 200, and that leaves 266.25. How much is it here? 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So 230. 230 is left in there. All right, so then, that's that. Now I gotta pull this up because we are doing a couple of things. The first thing is I'm doing Beat Bingo. It's this. How cute. My daughter owes me a little bit of money, but because my grandkids is going, you know how that goes, grandparents, you just be like, you ain't gotta pay me. She already paid me for the part that had to do with her friends and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm good with that. All right, so let's see. I have 80 because I had to buy a spot and I bought some bingo tickets. I mean, some extra bingo card. And then she purchased 3 more. That's going to be 80. So we're going to do minus 80. Okay. And I have to do 2 things in my head because I'm looking for my phone because at least 20 of this left. So I still need my phone, Betsy. Hold on, guys. I try to do two things at one time, and sometimes killing 2 birds with 1 stone just ain't it. All right, so now, so that's that one. That's 100 right there. So the other thing that I have to take out of my entertainment is that it's parking, because we are going here for Mother's Day. There's a Mother's Day brunch at Carnival, and it is really nice. I think I did that. Well, I said that all in my Wednesday video, so I'm really excited to go. Here's the menu. Y'all should really pause the screen to see that, because that's a lot for a brunch. I'm telling you, it's a lot. But anywho, so I had to reserve a spot for 9 people, and it was $10 per person to reserve, and it was a $2.25 service charge. So that was $92.25. So $92.25. And then I also had to, what do you call that? Pay for parking on Spot Hero. I don't know if y'all know anything about Spot Hero, but it's awesome. When you go to big cities like Chicago and stuff, and you have to pay, what do you call that? And you have to pay that, so it's 104. So I'm going to subtract 104 from that. All right. But when you have to pay for parking, that really helps to get you cheap parking, especially if you're getting it close to so 20, and I need 10 and $4. So that helps when you are, what do you call that? Going to an event, paying ahead of time, because when you get closer to the event, it gets more expensive. And if you've already paid for it, it's cheap. It's like I said, it's $11. All right. And plus, like in this area, that parking garage that I'm going to is like right across the street from the place. All right. So there we go. All right, so I took out 100. Remember, it was 80 for the Beat Bingo, but there's $20 left from that. So I'm just gonna do this because it'll confuse people if I try to add it up, because I know what I'm doing in my head. So $82.25, that's my subscriptions. That's what I expected. So that's good. So $82.25 is what is still left on my card, which is going to be paid off at the end of this month with my subscriptions. When I pay my subscriptions off. So overall, though, let me do this. So overall, we had the 80 for the Beat Bingo. We had 92.25 for what do you call that? The Mother's Day thing, and then we have 11.75, and that is for the parking. So we should have 184. So we have 150. 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that, guys. See, I told you I knew I was doing it in my head. I don't understand. I could do that complicated stuff, but I can't never do other complicated stuff. All right, so, all right. And I'm not going to, well, I probably should. This was funded up to $800. It's crazy. I think it was $800. Let me see. 50, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 400, and that's 400, 50, 70. No, we're not going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 500. 550, 75, 85, 95, 600. Okay, so that's 600. 600. Yeah, so it was funded up. All right, 600. Yeah, 605, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I have funded this up to $800. This is how fast that this stuff goes. I told you there's a lot of stuff to do up here. I didn't take it out of staycation because, once again, that is for the summer. I am really trying to keep all that stuff for the summer because there's several things I want to do over summer, and entertainment is supposed to be for the whole year. Now, so my whole bill, once again, let's see, was $361.17 plus my pending of $105.08 equals $466.25. I'm going to pay 1, 2, 300, and it should be 84. It's 384 minus 384 equals 82.25. So that's exactly what I had left over from the other thing. So that's good. That's exactly what I wanted, I had left. So I'm going to be depositing this into the bank, paying my bill. $82.25 should be left on my credit card. So I am happy about that, guys. I am happy. I hate credit cards. I hate using them because sometimes I feel like it takes a lot for you to really go through and say, hey, did I do that charge? Did I do that charge? And you probably should, guys. Every month, it would be a good thing to do that. Hey, guys, how are you guys doing? I'm not sure where this is going to fall in with a video. I'm actually going to merge this into another video. Did you guys go out and get a lot of those challenges that our good friend Patina DeVille Designs put out there for us? You know how she compiled that whole list, did it twice. She did it twice. So girl, stop, but keep on. Anyway, and did you guys get those minis or not those minis, but those challenges? And you was like, oh yeah, you downloaded a lot of them, picked out the ones you wanted, and then you printed them out in color, you cut them, you may have even laminated them, or you was like, nah, I'm not gonna laminate them. Then you ended up with this big stack of challenges. Whether you did all the cute stuff or you didn't, all you know is you printed out, you got this big old stack of challenges, and you sitting there and you was probably like me, stressed. If you are like one of those Uber organizers like I am, it's like everything has to have a place. There's a place for everything, and everything is in its place. Y'all, I was searching the world. I was like Tina Marie, and I had been around the world trying to find some stuff. So what I was looking for was like an accordion file, in order to put those challenges in. But I was running into a problem because some of them were bigger, and I didn't want to buy an A5 binder. I didn't want to get another, I didn't want to get another A6 binder. I just wanted something that was a little cheaper to put them in. And so the dollar store didn't have it. Went to Walmart. Walmart had this, which was fine. And I'll talk about this later because I'll use it for something else. But it doesn't fit the bigger ones. I went out on our good old friend Amazon and did what I wasn't supposed to do and bought some stuff. And I found these, y'all. I'm going to put this out the way. I found these and I'm so happy. This is freaking awesome. And I'm going to show you guys how I ended up getting organized with this, how I kind of plan on going forward with these challenges, and how I plan on asking my coworker when I get to work if she could please print me out the other ones she found that Miss Patina went out and got in her second video. So this here is an accordion, a small accordion file. It says it's A6, but I'm not sure. I didn't even really pay attention to the packaging. I got it on Amazon. Here's a picture of it. Okay, and so let me show it to you. It's plastic. I mean, it's nice. I'm not going to say it's the best plastic in the world, but it's nice. It's something that's going to keep it together. I don't think it's going to tear right away. The price of it, as you saw, was $9.99. The one that I purchased was $9.99, and it comes in a 2-pack. Okay, so it's $9.99 for 2. They tell you there are 13 slots. There's only 12 of these headers, but there are 13 slots because they're counting the one in front here, okay? But if you're like me, I put things behind the actual slot. Some of you may put it in front of the slot. Just know there's only 12 of these guys, okay? So the nice thing about it, and you're going to see here, it's an accordion. You see that? See how it's an accordion? Look at that. Isn't that nice? And you can put the challenges in there once you get them cut down. And you're like, well, Tara, hey, I don't need all that because my A5 binder is fine. Well, some of us, I don't have a lot of A5 binders. Buying these 2 packets was $21, was a lot cheaper than me getting an A5 binder with more of those, what do you call that? With the little plastic things, the envelopes. And I just don't want that. I wanted something that was really simple and an accordion. And so I was like, man, and I was concerned when I saw it. And the picture they showed, the woman was like, ah, and smiling, and she had this off to the side. So, okay, you know what? That looks like it's going to be big enough to hold what I need. I don't know about the A5s, but the A6s, I was like, okay, it's good. So here, I'm going to pull this one out because I'm going to actually show you as well what I did. Just the FYI, once again, it comes with 2 of these guys, and it comes with 2 of these header things. There are 12 in here. Like I said, there are 12 tabs. So don't do like I did thinking that this was extra. It was not extra. What it was is that this is for the first 6 and this is for the second 6. Okay. All right. So then I did this. I decorated that myself. We're not going to talk about these dollar store stickers. I'll probably take this off because it's not sticking to that. Go figure. Because all it is a card, and I cut it. But here's what you want. This is what you got. You see that? Look at that. I told you I fell right on off. Forget it. I'm taking it off. Anyway, look, it'll stick to that, but it won't stick to this. So as you see, it's not good at sticking. This one, I haven't had any problems with yet, but we'll see. That one, I don't know if it's because it's a lot of letters, and that's why it's not sticking well. I may try to put it on the back or do something else. I don't know. But right now, as you see, it sticks to the table. It's just not sticking to this. Let's get back to this. Look at this, guys. Do you see that? Look how it's standing. I hope you can see that. So I ended up printing out a lot of them. It's like about, I don't know how many challenges it is. I'm not gonna lie. And then I had a coworker who printed out some. She bought some, printed them out, and she gave me a copy. That was really nice of her. And I'm not gonna get rid of her stuff. That took a lot, her money for the paper and for the ink. And I was like, you know what? I put those in here as well. I'm gonna utilize them, and I'm gonna show you how I utilize them as well. But yeah, I did this. This is really nice. Like I said, it's $10. I'm going to keep saying that for 2 of them because it's really nice. And so I just organized it that way. It sits up. Okay. And you'll see that these sit down in there. Okay. And look at this. This one is one from Mindy's Budgeting. This is her 1,000 subscribers freebie. Look at the size, and it slides right down in there. It fits about up where the tab is, but it's okay. Now, so you're saying, did I have something there? No, I don't. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing stuff. All right. Menopause eyes. Anyway, so then you come back here and you see that I have 2 tall ones. They're fairly tall, okay? Not just wide, but also tall. That's why I was like, okay, this is not going to work because what about these? Where am I going to put these? Okay. So I'm able to put those in there, and look at this. Okay. I don't know if you can see, I'm closing it. Look at that. It may bend a little bit, but for the most part, it's okay. Look at that. Okay. And look at the bottom. It didn't look like this is just the front cover, but you see how far it comes down, right? You see how deep the pockets are. So I thought this was really nice. And I wanted to show you guys, once again, I'm going to have the link below. I got this from Amazon. And you can just click on it and just go get it because I think this is really good for individuals. And you may only need one thing for 2. One packet that has the 2 because that may work for you. It stands on its own. I have a couple that I started and they have the money. They're in here. I also want to show you real quick, and I'm sorry if I'm talking fast. I apologize. I have to slow down for y'all just because I talk fast normally. All right, I'm going to show you how I labeled them and also what I plan to do with them. So some of these I'm going to use as trackers. My coworker, she showed me a video. I think it's budgeting with, I don't know if it's Poppy and Pepper or Pepper and Poppy. I apologize if I got that wrong. But with them, it's used as a tracker. And I was like, well, that's great. That way you don't feel overwhelmed with thinking I have to do all of these, right? No, you use this as a tracker. And I'm going to show you what I did. And I have trackers. I have roll and saves. So I have all the roll and saves in one. Okay, so as I get done with one, I'm going to use another one. You know, I have them laminated, so I'm going to wipe them off and reuse them. $1 savings challenge, $2, $3. I don't see a lot of $4, so I did not put a $4, but I put $5. Okay, there's the $10 challenge. I see those a lot as well. I have high dollar because sometimes there is high dollar. Oh, look, high dollar, because I put it behind. I'm sorry. Because sometimes there's a high dollar. And this is one of the freebies from, what is that? Donna, powered by creativity. And so it's $25. That's cool. You know, you save $100. And on hers, you end up with 3. So I just put that here. So any high dollar amount, it could be like, I don't know, $15, $20. It can go here. Okay. So then I also did money, but a question mark. What that means is it's not a single, the whole thing's not one denomination. It's several denominations. And if you saw what I played today, today, because I'm filming this Wednesday, Wild Wacky Wednesday, as you see, I used this earlier, and it has several denominations on there, okay? And so that was 1 through 3. This one has 5, 7, 8, 9. So it's anything as long as it has multiple denominations. And all these guys, all of these are freebies. The freebies, all of these are freebies. Okay, and so, well, except for these back here are not the freebies. These I received from my my coworker, and that was nice. Okay, so same thing here. What I did was I took this, and this is so cute. I took this and cut it out. It's A6. I made the A6 that I made into a scratch off. So I did A6 scratch off. And also, I'll show you, I'll link in the description box as well. And I'll put it right here and here. So these are the stickers that I purchased. I got them for like $5.99 from Amazon. Okay, and you get, I think, 100 of them. So it's cool. You can make your own little scratch offs, but you gotta laminate it. Don't scratch off paper because it don't go well. Or maybe it does. I don't know. I haven't tried, but I would think it doesn't go well. And okay, here goes the one by Budget with Mama Bear. I made that a scratch off, and I actually laminated on both sides. So that was, I appreciate that. And this is a Glow Budgets. Once again, I made this a scratch off. This one has it already denominated there. I'm gonna do a roll and figure it out. And when I scratch it off, that's what I'll save. So yeah, so I labeled it that way. And all I'm going to do is when it's time, I'm just going to take one out, finish it up, and put it right back, right? So that's cool. You can use this to do that. The other thing that I did was, it's kind of like, because there's still more. Yes, there's more. There are more. There's lots more. So there are more. And like I said, I had some that I received from my coworker. And I was like, man, I don't want to throw them away. What am I going to do? Well, I decided to use them as trackers because one of the things I did learn this Monday was that, hey, it's really, really nice finishing up small challenges, right? And so this one is probably doing the most. I know it is. That's why my Instagram is Tara Be The Most, because I do be the most. But what I am doing is for my 100 envelope challenge, like right now, I do the videos for them. I have $2,300 in there, but like, hey, I just decided, hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use them as a tracker. It's kind of like using these as, what is that called? The placeholders that you use, and I'm just Xing them off as it goes by. It's like, hey, look at these little challenges that I did. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. I'm doing it, but I'm giving you, I'm just, working on giving you ideas on how you can utilize these, right? Okay, so I'm going to put this one back in here. So that's how I'm doing that. So it's my 100 envelope trackers. I know, y'all. I know I got some issues. Okay, so then I have specific categories as well, what I did with this other one. So the taxes, I'm just going to keep that in here. I'll just kind of, because there's more. There's more that I'm going to get, some of these freebies, and I'm just going to probably I'm like, hey, I'm going to use this for my taxes. Like this is just going to be, I'm just going to save these. That's it. And this is going to be specific when I probably do like my bingo or something like that. So that's all this is I did this for specific reasons. And then like here's entertainment, vacation, special events, and Christmas. So, and also if you downloaded some of the ones and printed out the big ones, the 8x5 ones that are on the big paper, I just made 2 little slots for the 8x5. Some of them have envelopes, like this one that Amanda and Lisa did, and also the one that Lisa did for her Lucky Ducky for her 7,000 subscribers. So I just put those in here, and some of it, the money's just gonna go back in here. So that's just kind of what I did, just to help get myself organized. Okay, the last thing I did was for my bingo funds. And for my bingo funds, this is what my coworker, she gave me these, and like I said, I'm using these. So this is nice because it's not overcrowding my actual binders. I like that. Also, what this is doing for me is I'm saving $250 at a time. Then I'm going to put it over there. And then I come back to here, I save $250, and then I put it over there. Instead of it all just like all over the place. That's for me. Some people don't mind that. But for me, like I said, it's I need something a little more organized. I need everything separate and a little more organized. So I'm not like piling it up like y'all been seeing me do it. Okay. So that is for those. And then I use this because I budget my money out. I use this for my money for my games. So this is for like when I have money from my wallet, I just put it back here because I know it needs to be allocated. For my various challenges, I have my little thing here that tells me what I'm going to do. Yes, y'all, I am that organized. I know that for some people, it's like, man, that is not random, but it is because I still have all of these that can go anywhere. Okay, this money is here, but it can go to any fund. Don't forget that. So that's how I do that. I think that's awesome. I got this at Walmart. Okay. So another thing that I'm doing with all of those challenges, okay, is one I'm going to show that's easy right now because it'll make more sense to you guys. I'm going to put this down here. One of the things that I'm doing is, for example, I have to exchange out my change thing. And so I am using this one. It's Mandy's. And this was a freebie. And I'm using this. I'm going to go through here. I'm going to count all this up. I'm going to actually probably make that a little ASMR video for y'all if somebody wants to hear it. And I'm going to just go in here and I'm going to color this out. When I make it up to 55, I'm going to then, I'll erase it, put it on the back, the date and the amount, and then I'm going to start all over again as I save it. So that's another thing that you can do just to track, you know, how much change you've had. If you're like me, you don't like keeping a lot of change around. So that's what I plan to do on that one. And then, like I said, I did print out a lot of these, and the ones that don't have like this, these that do not have envelopes, I'm just going to save them back there. That's all I'm going to do. Okay. These here, I may or may not do a roll and save, but I'm going to show you what I plan to do possibly with these that I'm doing with some other trackers. So let's do this. This is my scratch offs, right? So I do this for my Saturday itching to save. And so like everybody else, I take the money, I put it in the envelope, right? And you just count it as you go. Sometimes I just don't want to count it. You know, some of y'all like that. I don't mind counting it at the end. I know y'all like to hear us count it, but I'm just like, sometimes I just want to go because y'all know I get wordy. So I was like, okay, well, what can I do? How can I make this a little better? How can I use these as a tracker? Well, let me show you what I did. Once again, this is a lot. This is $1,600 here, okay? Between all 4 or 5 of these, it's $1,600. It's going to take me a minute just to get through it, right? But what I said was, hey, I can take, because this is the one that my coworker got me, I can take some of these and I can say, this is how much I've saved so far. This is how much I've saved so far. So far, y'all, I accidentally colored that one. So far, I have saved this much. So basically it's $10 each and I have saved $80. Nope, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. I have saved $110. Bless my heart. So I've saved $110 and that's really cool because otherwise I can either go here and count all the ones that are unmarked or that are scratched off, or I have to count the money. Now, you know, for me, because off screen, sometimes we do some stuff, this makes it easy for me to not have to count the money all the time, as long as I don't accidentally color in a penguin. And then I just took the other ones that she gave me, and all these are $10 and just in $10 denominations. I'm just going to keep on coloring it, and it'll let me know how much I have. So it's kind of like you know how they say, hey, you can take your little challenges to finish your big challenges. Well, this is taking your little challenges to track your big challenges, you know? So it's a way of utilizing all of these different challenges to help you stay organized. And it's the same thing for this one. You know, I may not do a roll and save for these. It just depends because I printed these out and there's several of them. I may just actually do, once again, use it to track because maybe I might want it up here and I can write it down here real quick, say, oh, this is for that, and I can track it. So just giving you guys some ideas how to utilize these various savings challenges. In addition to that, how to organize them. I think this is awesome. Like I said, I'm going to leave the link in the description box. Just know, bless my heart. And I'm going to tell you something about these stickers since we at the end. Look, it's crazy. I'm not getting no more dollar store stickers because even they was falling off. Some of these are taped on. So I'm going to have to go get some real stickers. I'm going to fix this, though. I'm going to fix this. We'll figure it out. I don't know. This, like I said, this one stayed and that one didn't. Okay, guys, so I'm not sure where I'm at. I think what I decided to do was cut this into another video, and I already did the introduction. And so I'm probably going to go ahead and have that other part of the video on the back end. So don't forget to watch that because it's just me doing my thing, and I think it's my expenses. That's what I'm going to do. So I hope you did get enough from this kind of just learning. And if I don't cut anything on the end and I decide to run that by itself or not at all, let me tell you what, guys, I appreciate you being here, listening to this video, seeing what I have to offer. You know, thank Our Lady, Miss Patina DeVille Designs, because, and I'm sorry I don't know everybody's first names, but thank her. She went out there, she did legwork twice, and it is very awesome to have these freebies because when I started, I wish I had them. The goal is not to spend money, it is to save money, and when people give these freebies, it is awesome. So don't forget, if you like this type of content, don't forget to comment below. Don't forget to like, share this video. Guys, it doesn't cost anything to share this video. Share it out to people to help them understand how they can get organized with all these free challenges, okay? Just really awesome. You know, like I said, the links below that you can click on so you can get there easier. So you're not struggling trying to, what's the picture look like? Anyway, what did I say? Turn on those notification bells and save the day. I'm going to see y'all in my next video.